Thank you very much for buying the Piranha BMX. So if you've either got the Bad Fish or the Fly Fish, this video is going to help you assemble the bike correctly, and it will help you get out on the road safely. So let's make a start. All this packaging needs to be removed, and don't forget to dispose of it responsibly. So let's have a look what else is in the box with it. You have the bike, you have a set of tools, some pedals, an instruction manual, and also a quick start guide. This will help you get out on the road really quickly. First thing you've got to do is put the handlebars on. Here are your handlebars. You gently ease these into the forks like this. Once they're in, you get the Allen key, put it onto the bolt on the very top and start to tighten it. Here's the saddle and the seat post. And you'll notice on the seat post there's actually a mark here, and this is the minimum insertion mark. Your seat post needs to go further than this into the bike frame. So take the seat post and saddle and slide it gently into the frame. I'm going to hold it about here so that I can get to the nut easily. Take your multi-tool, and on the very end is a spanner that fits exactly onto this bolt. Okay, it's time now to put the front wheel onto the bike. So what if you do is you undo the nuts, and you're going to find there's two retaining washers on the axle. Both of these two need to be pulled to the end so that you can get it onto the bike. Now I'll come back to that in a minute, but first of all you need to remove the brake cable like this, and again to allow the wheel to go onto the frame. So lift the bike up, slide the wheel in and locate the forks onto the axle. Now remember, I spoke about these retaining washers. These need to come round and go into the little holes. And then get your multi-tool like this, and you'll find again there's a spanner that fits exactly on here on the wheel nuts. So tighten up both sides. One last thing, nearly forgot, you need to put the brake cable back in. Now something really important about the pedals. You're going to see there's two stickers on both these pedals. Okay, there is an R and an L on both of these pedals. Now that means R for right and L for left. This is really important because they don't go on the other way around. So when I say R, that means when the bike is pointing forwards and you're looking at the front wheel, this one goes on the right hand side. Now just in case the stickers have fallen off, on the very ends of the pedals, it actually says L and R again on the ends. So please really make an effort to make sure the right hand side goes on the right hand side of the bike. So let's put it on. So the right hand side pedal goes onto this crank arm here. That's the crank arm with the chain wheel on. So again, just turn it in a clockwise direction until you can feel the thread going in. And then once you do that, you can then spin the pedal right the way down. Take your multi-tool again, and on here there's a spanner that fits exactly onto this pedal, and tighten it as hard as you can. So do exactly the same for the left hand side on the other crank arm, and we're ready to go. Okay, we've built the bike now and it's almost time to ride it. But just before you go out, let's do one more final check of all the parts, the important parts of your bike. Let's start where we started at the very beginning. You need your Allen key to tighten up the handlebars, making sure that they're actually in line with the front wheel. Then let's go down to the front brake, make sure you put your clip back on. Then the two nuts on the front wheel, make sure they're tightened. Then moving back, pedals on both sides, use your multi-tool to tighten these up. As we said before, this is a chance to adjust your seat post to exactly the height that you want, but again, secure it off with the multi-tool. It's finally done. The bike's ready to ride. But just before we go, I want to say a few little points. First of all, if you're riding at night, don't forget you need lights, back and front. Also, for safety, you really should wear a helmet. If you've had any questions about the way that we built this bike, or you need to ask any further things, there's going to be a number. It's at the bottom of the screen. So don't hesitate to call us. You can also take the bike to a local bike shop. I'm sure they'll be happy to help you. Okay, so that's it. We're ready to go. I hope you really enjoy riding your bike, and thank you for watching.